Hey guys, for today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to work with these micro beads. They're for clipping tinsel and little fake feathers in your hair, just like this one here. So this one, I'm going to show you that it's really easy to take apart out of your hair. These beads do not damage your hair at all. The only hair that you'll see come out will just be the natural ones that would naturally fall out because she's had these in for about a month. I recommend no longer than about 6 weeks because you'll have such long growth. So this is about a month. You could see how long her hair is and how much it's grown in about a month. So you just squeeze it sideways, just like that, and then just kind of make the bead round again, kind of like so. And then you're just gonna pull on the bead and then also hold the tinsel or the little fake feather in your hand and kind of pull them out together like this, just leaving her natural hair behind, just like so. Drag the natural hair out just like that. So yeah, like I said, just the hair that you'll find in here, it's not from the bead removing the hair. The company that makes these, I'm not too sure what their name is because I bought them on eBay, these beads. There we go. But they put like a little silicone barrier because the outside here that you can get all sorts of different colors. I'll show you in a second. This is a metal piece here. This is the hair that the bead was sitting in, and all you do is just brush her hair out and you don't even notice. Different colors of beads. So this would be for your more blonde hair. There we go. And then this is the color that I have in my daughter's hair right now. So she has other ones. There we go. So as you can see, there's it's like the medium brown, and then this would be for more your darker brown and your blacks. This one. So you can kind of see the difference of the beads there. These are the only colors that I've been able to find. You might be able to find other colors, or if you want them different colors, like if you dye your hair blue or purple, colors like that, you may be able to color it with nail polish. The only thing that I would be worried about that is when you use your pliers, the pliers may scratch the surface of the bead. As you can see here, the pliers, they kind of put these grooves here, and sometimes if you slip on the bead, it may scratch it. So, I mean, you could give it a try and see if the nail polish or whatever paint, maybe even like if you could do some kind of spray paint or something like that. But yeah, I would remove the little silicone piece out of the hair, or I mean out of the bead, the metal bead, sorry, before spray paint. Yeah, and then have a secure ventilated location if you use spray paint, and make sure it's fully dry if you do this. So yeah, that's how you take out the beads out of hair, and as you can see, her hair looks beautiful and fine. And I'm going to take the remaining ones out of her hair, and yeah, and then I'm going to show you how to put them in, so stay tuned. Alright, so we're back. I took all the little fake feather pieces out of her hair. So she had quite a bit more than this, but the other ones, they're old, so I had to toss them. So after that, you just want to brush your hair. Then you're ready to put in your tinsels or fake feathers. Okay, so first, what you want to do, you want to section the hair. So I like to put them higher up, the tinsel pieces, so you can see them better. Just be careful that you don't put them like right on top because you will see the beads. So I like to put them like, something like this. You can even put them higher. I just like to put them right here, and then it's like really subtle when it gets to the bottom. There we go. So you're going to be left with a line like this. So just the hair that you want to get out of the way, that's at the top of the section, just kind of twirl it like this. Okay, and then you want to grab your hair clip and then just clip it if you need to clip it more. I usually do just for security. Cat is going crazy this morning. And then just make sure that your line is crisp because once you start the tinsel process, you don't really want to stop. So just make sure that the hair is properly adjusted. There. And it should look something like this. There. Okay? So kind of like a little tiny bun that just went through the dryer. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so first what you want to do is you want to grab this little cool little fancy tool. It's like a hook. So you want this hook, and then it has like a little claw catcher piece right here. So it likes to close, and it looks something like this. So you want a hook like that, and it'll make your life a whole lot easier for this process. Okay, so what you want to do is set up your back micro beads in just like this, and make sure that you have the little hook open. You want to have your tinsel, so we decided to do red tinsel. So you just want to pull your piece of tinsel out. They usually come like this. This is a 24 doubled, so it's quite a long piece. I grabbed the longest piece because my hair is quite long, which is fine because then I can cut it down. So yeah, just take it out of the baggie like that, and you're left with a piece like this. If you can put them back in, I'm not too terribly sure. I haven't tried. You would have to take them all out of the packaging, and that would be quite a pain in the butt to put that all back in the packaging. So I usually just have a separate baggie just to make it easier on myself. Okay, so this process here, you just want to put the tinsel on the hair, and then find the tip of the tinsel and measure it down to the bottom of the hair, kind of like right here. So you can kind of see that this is the edge of her hair, so somewhere around right there. Okay, so once you got your length, then you want to bring the pieces together. Right there. All right, and then you just want to snip the excess off if you need to. If your hair is long enough, then you don't need to. You can choose to put this in your hair if you want short pieces, or if you have short hair. Or you can find a friend that has short hair that you can put these pieces in. Or if you don't have a friend that has short hair like this, you can always use it for arts and crafts. Or you can collect them and give them away for arts and crafts. So just like little ideas that you can do with the leftover bits of tinsel that you don't use for your patient's hair. Just grab a little tiny section of hair, like 20 or 30 strands together. So something like this. You want enough that it'll stay, but you don't want to have too much that you'll have her whole head in there. Okay, so next you're gonna grab the loop and loop it through like this, and then you're gonna push that little claw piece back like that. Then you're gonna push the bead onto the hair and the hook, and you're gonna push the hook through this way and pull slowly to make sure that you got it in. Then you got the micro bead on. Now to get the tinsel piece, you want to find the middle of the tinsel. So just hold it up and just kind of eyeball it. So right about here is in the middle. So now for this process here, you're gonna grab your hook, make sure you're feeding it down from the scalp, and you're going to feed it through, and then you're going to hook your tinsel through the microbead like this, just past where the scalp. And yeah, once you have it past the hair, then you just have it, then you kind of bring the bead up with the pliers all the way to the tip of the scalp. So you don't want it too terribly close because then it would be uncomfortable. And then just like that, and then you squeeze it down, and then you'll have your piece just like so. So if you're not sure that your tinsel's going to stay on, just grab just the tinsel and just tug on it a little bit. And if you see that it's staying, like don't reef on it because you're going to stretch your tinsel. But yeah, just give it a little bit of pressure. And then if it's not moving, then it worked. And then you could keep applying them throughout the hair. And they're absolutely beautiful. I love them. So I'm going to show you a method that's easier to do. That I do this method myself because it's so hard to do this method that I just showed you by myself. So you grab a new piece of tinsel and you're going to grab one of your micro beads. You use the hook to separate the little like silicone or whatever that's in there, and you're going to pull it out. Okay, so just put the silicone off to the side somewhere safe where you're not going to lose it. I lose mine all the time. It's a pain in the butt. And you're just going to feed it through like this. Okay, so make sure you get it to the desired length that you need. Again, cut or trim the piece if you need to, just like that. Now that you have you've found your ends, you put them together, and then you've put everything in alignment. Now you want to grab your little silicone piece. And then you're going to want to put the silicone piece back inside. So just kind of wiggle it in until you get it. And then, yeah, once you got it, and then you do that. Okay, so you're going to find a section of hair. Okay, and again, you're going to twirl the hair. Okay, so just twirl it. I find it's easier to twirl, especially if you're doing this by yourself. Okay, so your micro bead, you're going to want to feed your hook through just like before. Feed it through with the tinsel and everything, and then you're gonna open up your clasp, put it around the hair, close your clasp, push your bead onto your hair, and then pull out the hair slowly. So this method is super quick once you have it all together. And then you grab the bead with your pliers and then just right close up to the roots, back it up a bit if you're like right on the roots, and then squeeze the bead. You don't have to squeeze it that hard, just a snug fit. Okay, and then once you got that, check just the tinsel, see if it's gonna move anywhere, and usually doesn't, because it's already fed through the microbead. Just be careful when you're doing this method that you don't squeeze the bead too hard, because the between the metal of the bead and the pliers, it'll actually cut the tinsel. I've had that happen. If that does happen, take it all apart. Not like all the other ones. I'm talking about just this single one. Take that all apart, and then just like maybe feed it through again. And try that method again until you seem to find that you can get it to work. But these are the methods that I use for installing tinsel in hair. I hope you found this video to be helpful. And yeah, so stay tuned for next week. I'm probably going to be doing a DIY video. I haven't decided exactly what kind of DIY, but it might be Pokemon related, or it might be Legend of Zelda, or Ninja Turtles. So yeah, just keep posted for that, and have a great weekend. Bye, guys.